normally talk about Instacart, Uber Eats, and all that good stuff, but I feel like it's something I do need to talk about. Recently, Diego Jota just passed away. Um, he's a big player at the Premier League. It's sad how he's not with us no more. He just won the league and the Europa Nations League with Portugal, and he recently got married to his wife a week ago, like on June 22nd. So it kind of shows, like don't take life for granted. I know we can get caught up in the busy day things of life, planning everything out for the next 2 weeks. Um, but I've always learned, as much as you want to plan around to hit 2 weeks, it's never guaranteed. If you want to plan out for tomorrow, it's never guaranteed. So do enjoy all the little moments you have in this life, because one day it could all be gone. And I do want to say that to his family that is now without a father, to his parents that are without sons. It was him and his brother that passed away, so I forgot to mention that part. But it's a sad story all around, just because he was on the high of highs. He just won the league with Liverpool. He just won the Euros with Portugal, playing alongside Ronaldo and all them, and he just got married to his childhood sweetheart of over 16 years and 3 beautiful kids, and now he's gone. So it kind of just shows, don't take life for granted. Hug your family members, hug your brothers, sisters, anything, because one day it could all just be taken away, and you don't want to be left with that remorse of what you could have said. So I just start off a little bit video a little bit different. Wanted to put that out there. But yeah, it's a little more sad part, but sad day in football. We lost a great player. Rivalry aside, I was Manchester United fan, as you guys can tell. He was a Liverpool player, so. But football aside, he was a person. He was a father. He was a brother. So just wanted to give my condolences, guys. So this is gonna be the start to my video for this week, but I have been killing it today in terms of orders. This morning I made about $240. I'll link some of the orders that I made around there somewhere around here, but pretty eventful day. I've been running around like crazy. My first order was literally at 8 a.m. It was like $56 or something like that. So just been busy grinding. I'm glad, because I've been the last week has just been me in grinding mode, because I've been trying to pay off some bills. So not bad at all. But I do want to admit, or I do want to not admit, but I want to say that I was able to get something. Obviously you guys know that I was able to get the FC Barcelona Lamine Yamal jersey. Obviously, great addition. Lamine Yamal, but I decided to go a little bit all out and say fuck it. I said I'm gonna get it, and I did. I got Barcelona's new player jersey. Sorry, it's a subject lost. But so yeah, I was able to get the new player jersey for this year's FC Barcelona year. So insane shirt, feels amazing. I'm debating. I do want to have Lamine Yamal on it, because it is Lamine Yamal. I'm debating if because I do want to be. I don't want to just be like, I'm not a Man United fan. Not give the Glazers money, but I'm debating on getting a Bruno Fernandes, probably from some other jersey shop, because I really don't want to give Glazers money, because they're not spending money to get transfers. I mean, all we got is Cunha right now, dude. So not worth it. But you let me know what you guys want in here. I'm thinking Lamine Yamal, because obviously Lamine Yamal on it. But I'm getting a replica one that's gonna get delivered by the Barcelona jersey, or by the Barcelona store on Barcelona. So I'm still waiting on that to come in. So yeah, been using the Hover Air a lot more. So let me show you. I can show you a little bit of awesomeness to this thing, because it's amazing. It's amazingly awesome, guys. Let me just show you if I can, boom, bring it out a little bit. You just turn it on. Indoor follow.
Close. Indoor follow.
I can just, and then I'm able to just, boom. There it is, guys. Pro Max. Pretty cool, huh? By the way, this is off my Osmo Pocket 3, guys. So I'll probably look at the video footage because I have it on this for my actual Osmo Pocket 3, but this is what it looks like. Obviously, put your hand out just for it to establish that you're here. But yeah, that's the Hover Air Pro Max right here. I do gonna get a DJI drone because the Osmo Pocket 3 is just, it's something that brought me or got me into back into videography. So yeah, getting this, and you guys let me know. It's either gonna be the DJI Mavic 4 Pro, or I'm gonna go all out and get the Avata 2, because that looks, it's amazing. It's an FPV drone. I always wanted an FPV drone because it just it's... Alright, guys, so had a more busier day yesterday. I don't know if I really made a video. I have to go back and get my clip from yesterday because I had such a busy day. I had like the morning shift. I made $100, so I'll put those orders around here somewhere. It's $104, something like that. But randomly, like at 3:30 or so, not even like 3:30. It was gonna be 4:30. Yeah, 4:30, somewhere around there. I started just getting a bunch of orders. One of the orders I got was one of my regulars, but it was $120, something like that. I had to refund a couple items, but I'll put those orders around this. So in total, I made $300 yesterday. So I'm not complaining at all. After paying off a bunch of bills last week, I paid rent, sorry, my brain's just going all over the place on the things. There's still one more bill I have to pay, but other than that, I spent probably like over like $2,000. But I mean, considering how much I make in a month, it's going towards bills, so nothing wrong. Especially like considering my dad was kind of in the hospital a little bit, so I was able to help out my parents. So I'm not complaining at all, but that's why I've been kind of lagging on the videos a little bit. When you have family stuff going on, that's just been the one thing that was on my head. Like I need to get this so I can help my parents out, And like I said, I think that's why we all work, because we don't want to stress as much as we have family members that stress us out or anything. Like we would do a lot just to work so that way they can get better. But yeah, that was just a little bit about me. But yeah, those are some of the orders I had on there. I actually came out today to where I normally fly the drone, my Potensic ATOM, because I have two drones over right now. I have the Potensic ATOM and the Hover. I love both of them. Hover, I'm waiting to get a little bit because I want to try out some more like by myself footage, walk around as it's following me. But I'm gonna get the DJI mic so I can attach to my phone, because it's just ideas that I'm getting off of my head on what are the things that I could do with Hover Air Pro Max. It's just a great like creator content drone. Really, if you're just looking for someone to follow you, or if you're trying to make content where you just want to be talking and then you don't want to be holding something, so the drone's really good for that type of content. So that's why I really like it. Plus, it's almost like a video game, so you see a little drone just flying above you and you're just like, yo. So kind of one of the main reasons I got it is just having a little bit of nostalgia. Also, it's going to be, at the end of the day, I'm working, and it's going to become part of hopefully my YouTube content. Still working on getting my Part 107 license, because you obviously got to study for that, and hopefully I can take it in a month and a half. So I'm gonna look to make the appointment so that way I can schedule myself to take tests. So yeah, I just came out here to fly my drone a little bit. I don't really want to get the drone footage off of my drone yet, because I don't really want people being like, oh, you're using, because I'm only using recreation, because I do have a license, but I don't have my Part 107 license, which allows me to basically film content on the drone and upload it or take payments for it, So yeah. I'm gonna go get ready and get the drone set up. But yeah, today I put up some of the footage from my Ray-Ban Metas, since it's not really drone footage, it's technically drone footage from my Ray-Ban Metas. So it's I gotta find loopholes. But yeah, I just brought it out here, wanted to test it out a little bit. I ended up finding out there was a small river where I live. I didn't know that, so kind of cool that I just threw it out there. And I was like, hey, what? Like on the map there was like a little patch of a river, so I was like, let me see if that's actually there. Let me see how accurate this map is. And I went over there, saw it, and I was like, whoa. got the follow me feature. So I'm gonna try to compare just the two of how like the Hover Air Pro and the Potensic ATOM work in terms of follow mode. The reason why I like the Potensic ATOM is because it does work in terms of like if you need like another cameraman or whatnot, if you will, kind of stand at a distance, you have that option of just being able to just take a quick still image of what's going on. Maybe if you're at a beach and you just kind of want to have yourself in the background, great footage. Definitely want to try that with Hover Air Pro Max because it's just like a small compact drone. I'm getting a case for it tomorrow. Got that through Amazon. So yeah, I was able to get the drone back because I'm about to be on my last like percentage. So I had a solid hour flying out here. It was great. It's refreshing. Got out here with nature. Almost got my drone attacked by a cat and a bird. That same eagle again. So kind of fun. But yeah, it's interesting kind of doing just drone stuff. But I am going to be taking the part 107 because I do want to upload that footage, show you kind of the things that I'm working with, kind of seeing ideas that I'm getting, kind of working in tighter angle spaces because where I live, there's a lot of trees, so not a lot, but a decent amount. So I can kind of try flying it in smaller crevices, kind of see how it like operates. So yeah, gonna look into the Mini 4 Pro, but I have to get that on eBay because sometimes you gotta have to make do with what you got. Recording on this Osmo Pocket 3 is amazing. I can't think of anything else. I hate carrying. I love carrying around a camera, but I hate the idea of because I'm always like I'm a person that likes to record. I get those big cameras are amazing, but this thing like I don't know, guys. It's just the fact that it's in the palm of my hands. It's recording 4K footage, amazing. And listen, guys, I have an iPhone, and you know, iPhone is okay, decent footage, not the best, but it's okay. This Osmo Pocket 3, wow. So that's one reason why I'm looking to DJI's drone cameras. But yeah, so just wanted to quickly say that real quick. I'm gonna start packing up everything because, like I said, I'm out of juice from these batteries, so I'm gonna go get this charged up, and if I want to do another fight I can, but I'm waiting on the Hover Pro Max case, so that way I can just have a nice case I can carry around. Makes it way much more easier than because I do have like a little sling bag and I put it in there, but I just don't want it to break, so it just gives me more of that peace of mind that it's not gonna break. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there. These certain things on it, so all right. Stop it. So I wanted to test out how fast how fast it would be to set up a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 on just a small tripod that I have it on. It took about a minute 36, so not bad at all. So I do want to end up trying with the other tripod that I have. But what I really want to try out today is to see how fast it'd be just to set up the Hover Air Pro Max indoor setting. So let me, I don't know if this is loud, it might be loud. So I was basically, I don't know if that really caught the audio of it. I don't know if the fan was too loud, but I was testing to see how fast it would be to set up the actual DJI or the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It took about a minute 36. But what I really wanted to test out is the Hover Air Pro Max. So I get that I'm not always going to have someone to be able to record me. So what I do want to attempt is trying the Hover Air Pro Max in, being able to just if I want to just get a quick action shot and me just doing a quick film, me talking, that. So let's try that out real quick. So have the Hover Air Pro Max over here. So let's put my phone right over here. So going to the app, Hover Air Pro Max, setting it up already, turning it on. Hover Air Pro Max, guys, insanely good. Like it, really just an insane piece of tech, It's down feature. And it's so compact. Look how compact it is.
Current mode. Indoor follow.
Indoor follow. So I'm able to connect it to the actual hover. Find my device. Go back to the connector now. Smart preview. Connecting hover. Join. So if I want to join it, I have it set preliminary to just hover right here. Give me a second. Sorry, say in a second because I'm having to connect, so I'll probably just edit it in. So, kind of going with the actual. Oh my, there we go. The Hover Air Pro Max is insanely versatile because if I could just turn around my actual. That's what's off my phone right there. So I'm able to see from the Hover Air Pro Max with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So kind of anything that I've kind of adapted to, kind of getting a feel for it, So I got one angle because it's so trippy. I'm looking at one angle right here, and then the Hover Air Pro Max is over here. So once I have it to indoor follow, let me actually go back real quick.
Close. Indoor follow.
Okay, so it's gonna be a little loud with my Osmo Pocket 3. I have it kind of set to just kind of get the front end of my audio. Let me just turn it up a little bit. So, okay, sorry, I want to get a little bit. So as you can tell, it's a little bit loud. I kind of have it going right now on the. A little bit of this in my head right there. You can kind of see a room right there. That's it right there. That's how I my feet right there. I don't want to touch it, but it's recording me on two different angles. So if I go back over here, so it's currently recording me on one angle, which is an insane feature. It took me about 2 minutes, maybe an extra 30 seconds to actually set it up. So kind of interesting setup. So this took me about setting up the camera and DJI Osmo Pocket 3 took me about a minute and a half. Hover Air Pro Max took me about maybe 2 minutes, so give or take, just giving you a little information about it. And the thing about it is that if I just want to be able to just turn, and, it's not tracking anymore. Exit, so do that, boom, and it's going to just start tracking, boom. So, it's right here. The one thing I like about the Hover Air Pro Max, it's quickly just a quick setup and boom, back in my hand, which is what I really like about it. So, see, actually, sorry, I'm getting this angle. I'm like, damn, my arms are kind of big. So, sorry. Sorry, guys, I'm going to go work out right now. So, just want to do a quick little rundown, 5-minute video, real quick, of how long it takes to set up a Hover Air Pro Max. Not bad at all. So, give or take, just an insane piece of tech. Really recommend it. I got it just because I know with the scarcity of everything going on TGI, I figured I'd get this now, get the Hover Air Pro Care stuff. It'd be an investment right now. And for the meantime, I end up getting just a Mavic 4, Mini 4 Pro on eBay because I just want a DJI drone. I'm recording off of an Osmo Pocket 3, so it's just something that got me into it, and just the tech, and I want to be able to start getting into that drone module. So just the layout of drones and everything. Definitely want to do FPVs, so that's something I really want to get into. So yeah, like, subscribe, follow the journey. So yeah. And then we could just record audio in the background through the actual through the actual phone app. So I'll try that right after this. So I've been trying new things out, but we're gonna check it out, see how it feels and how the audio sounds with it, because it's gonna blare out the actual blade, but we'll see how it feels after, So about a minute ago. All right, guys. So kind of bent over right now because I'm just gonna hear the birds out right now. Oh my God, there's one big ass bird right above me. Sorry, it just seemed like a big bird, but I actually came out to fly my Potensic ATOM 2 because I just want to have a little bit of fun. I want to up the range a little bit on it. So, yeah. Oh, they also updated the app, so I'm gonna try out some new features. They added a center roll feature, so don't know exactly what that is for, but I might give that a try out. Take my drone a little further out because kind of updated. So, I did the range, so I ended up finding a rack where I live, so I want to take it a little bit further and see how much range I can get on it. So, I'll let you know how it goes. So bad news. Updated the app and everything. And I'm like, why is it not working? I'm like, battery's charged, everything's working. George didn't want to turn on. I'm like, good George, guys. The actual controller to it, the actual Potensic ATOM is dead. That's why I couldn't turn it on. So, I mean, it's a beginner error. You know, I didn't realize that. I thought all those times I brought it out. You know, I've used that 6 or 7 times. So, it's less a good while. I didn't fully charge it. That means I haven't fully charged that at all. So, it's been a good charge. But right now I'm gonna try out the Hover Air Pro Max, but on the actual controller. You know, so I'll let you know how that is. So yeah.